is up, everyone, and welcome to 7 minutes of your time with me, Collins. Guys, I want to wish you guys all a happy new year as we're entering in this new decade. I know I'm a little bit late, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to kind of like make a video, previously before we entered into this year, but forgive me, guys. I'm really there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I'm trying to make sure I place my time in and know exactly where I fit things in and stuff like this. So please forgive me for that. But I want to let you guys know that as we're entered into this new year, man, we set your goals, whatever you're trying to do, just do them, and just so that at the end of the day, man, you just once this year comes to an end, you will finally realize and look back at whatever you've accomplished and just thank God for all the good stuff that's happening and stuff like that. So, and what you've done as well too. So I want to wish you guys off with a happy new year and a great start. But today, man, I really want us to talk about emotional mastery. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, we all go through different kinds of emotions on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? Some of us, we feel joy, excitement, happiness, peace, whatever. All these things are emotions, but most of us, we mostly spend our time on the wrong type of emotions, or in other words, the negative emotions. So today I want us to be able to talk about emotional mastery, to understand it, and to learn a little bit from it. So to know exactly what an emotion is, we must first define what emotion practically is. Emotion is a natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. You know what I'm saying? In other words, emotions are what we experience on a daily basis, such as anger, fear, excitement, joy, disgust or sadness. These are the type of emotions we experience on a daily basis. Now again, there's two different sides of everything in this world. We have good, we have bad, we have day, we have night. And so do we have positive and negative emotions. Now you see, the problem is that most people spend most of their time in the negative emotions. So anyway, separating the positive and negative emotions, we do have, for positive, we have joy, we have excitement, we have hope, we have inspiration, and we have love. And for negative emotions, we also have fear, we have guilt, we also have bitterness, and we have anger, and so as sadness. But here's the problem, that most people spend their time in the negative emotions, which leads them into states such as depression, such as stress, sometimes even that causes even sickness, that even leads them to death. So negative emotions really does impact and can cause people to die. Let's say, for instance, you have what's it called, somebody did something wrong to you, right? And you have this thing inside of you that just is staying inside of you. You have this unforgiveness towards them, and you're like, you're never going to forgive them. Unforgiveness doesn't just stay right there, but it grows, and it all starts from what's it called? Not even just unforgiveness, but it all starts from offense. So somebody will initially get offended, right? Then that person will be like, I'm not going to forgive this person. So offense goes to unforgiveness. Then unforgiveness goes to what's it called? Bitterness. Bitterness goes to resentment. Resentment goes to hatred. Hatred goes to murder. You see, it's all in a line. So it's the same way as negative emotions. Negative emotions do grow. So if you consistently stay and dwell upon your negative emotions is not going to just stay right there, but it's going to grow to a certain level, which can cause you to do something such as depression or get you involved into stress. So then somebody will ask me then, Collins, in this situation or in this case, then how can I possibly stay positive all the time, or how can I stay positive all the time? But I want you to think of it this way, you know what I'm saying? Negativity harms the soul. Positivity uplifts the spirit. I always want you to think of it that way. Negativity is always going to harm the soul, and positivity uplifts the spirit. So then how, again, can I always stay positive all the time? Well, look at it this way. If you always put forth negative energy, you know what I'm saying, it returns right back to you the same way as it came. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, let's say, for instance, right? Let's say you got a job. In this case, this job that you got, you're so excited, you're so happy. Now you're getting ready to share this job that you got with your father, mother, whatever, whoever you're trying to share with, you know what I'm saying? You go up to that person, you begin to share these details with this person, and all of a sudden the person's like, oh, okay. Like the vibe that the person gives back to you, you don't even like it. That way you don't even feel comfortable going back to that same person again and sharing whatever you want to share with that person ever again, because the type of vibe that you were receiving was negative. That's the exact same way that if you want to stay positive, you need to change the way you approach things. You need to be much more positive. You need to think positive so that you can gain positive results. The same actions produce the same results. Different actions produce different results. That's the same way with thinking. As a man thinketh, so is he. So as a person, the way you think, the way you talk, the way you do your things, and the way the way you do your things is all related back to the way you think. So if you want to stay positive all the time, you need to change your mindset and the way you think. That way, you can be able to be positive. Now, before I bring my message to an end, I want to just really say this real quick. When it comes to emotional mastery, this is for me and you to understand. When it comes to emotional mastery, you choose to feel the way you want to feel, to be the way you want to be. Because let me tell you something. Happiness, sadness, joy, excitement, all these things, all these emotions, we choose to feel them when we want to feel them. For somebody, right? Somebody like even us, right? When we're all bored, sometimes when we're bored as humans, right? We try to find things to do that will keep us what? Or to keep us not bored, you know what I'm saying? We'll try to figure things out just to be able to do something that will not make us bored anymore. So you choose to be able to feel the way you want to feel. You don't have the power to control everything that's happening around you externally, but you have absolutely 100% control of everything that happens within the inside. That is all in your hands. You have the power. So you have the power to feel the way you want to feel. Your situation may be very bad at the moment, but let me tell you something. You can choose to ignore that. You can choose, like I'm telling you, you have the power to choose to ignore the situation, how tough the situation is, because I already told you guys this before, that there's no situation in this world that is permanent. Everything that is in this world is temporary. Your situation is not forever. Just as how the seasons go, as winter comes, the summer comes, you know what I'm saying, fall comes, spring comes, all these things are different seasons, but none of them stays like that forever. We don't have winter all throughout all year, you know what I'm saying? We have different seasons within the year. So your situation can and will change. You just need to change the way you feel. You have the power to. So emotional mastery is about necessarily taking control and ownership of your internal being. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you want to be happy, you have to absolutely take control, and you make that choice to be happy. Nobody does. You do. Always remember that you're worth more than you think you are. And remember that there is a reason why you are on this earth. The main goal is to figure that out and get it done and get out. You get what I'm trying to say? We're not going to be here forever, man. We ain't not going to be here forever. So whatever you know you can do, or whatever you know you got to do, whatever talent you got to bring it out, man. You got to show you have to bring it out. Don't hide yourself, or don't keep yourself low, because let me tell you something. There's a reason why we're all in this world. Once again, you got to do what you got to do. Get it done. You'll be all right.